Hi, my name is Stacy Cunningham, and this is my video. This is me at the beginning of this school year. Tomorrow is my last day. I will be sending off my fourth graders into the summer. Uh, my name is Stacy. I've been teaching for 30 years, 21 of them in public school, 8 of them in daycare. I am not married. I am engaged to a gentleman named Nick. We live in Danielsville, Pennsylvania, which is at the base of Blue Mountain. If you like to ski, we live right there. I grew up in a very small town called Benton. It was in rural northeastern Pennsylvania. I moved to the Lehigh Valley in 2002. So I went from tiny to big in 2002, changed my whole life. I got my undergraduate degree at Clarion University, which is now part of Pennsylvania Western University. And I got my master's degree at Bloomsburg University in instructional technology in 2001. I have been teaching for 21 years in public education. I started out in second grade, moved to fourth, went to fifth, moved back to second, and now I'm back to fourth this school year. But this year I'm transitioning from 21 years in Allentown, inner city school, to a rural school called Bangor. I will be teaching fifth grade math and science. Therefore, that is my reason for coming to Millersville University. This is a little bit about my family. That's my fiance, Nick, with my 2 dogs, Cooper and Manny. We had a third, Bella. We lost her this Christmas. Over here is us in Cancun. We went on an all-inclusive this past spring. It was lovely. That's our daughter, Jamie. We were having a baking day. Love it. We do it every Christmas, make tons and tons and tons of cookies. That's her boyfriend, Gannon. He is like a son to us, so I included him because he's part of our family. And this cutie patootie pie is Birdie. Yes, she is named after the character Birdie in Hope Floats. She is my first great niece. I love her to pieces, and I love spoiling her. My definition of STEM, much like it said in the book, I define STEM as science and math. That's what I've always kind of thought of it as. I knew technology and engineering was in there, and technology was always a big part in my career, but the engineering part was a little bit new to me. So I always just thought that, trying to work science and math together, and how could you get it to work together in your classroom. So really teaching of science and math is that STEM part for me, but I'm learning a lot more as I'm reading and taking classes. So how I've incorporated STEM into my classroom, a specific example I thought of that I wanted to share was the day we made gingerbread bridges this past year. The students got to use gumdrops, toothpicks, popsicle sticks, marshmallows. They just couldn't use glue. And their goal was to get 3 little gingerbread marshmallow peeps to be able to stay on the bridge and not have it collapse. We then discussed how the ratio to gumdrops and toothpicks. You'll see, it's hard to see in the pictures, but some of the students learned how to make, like, if they use the triangle shape with their gumdrops, and then some of them crisscrossed, and it was a lot of fun. It took us an entire day to plan, execute, and create our bridges, which kind of comes to this part where they took the data plan, they worked in groups of 3, they planned out the activity, they looked at everything, what worked best, what didn't work, what was stronger, what wasn't stronger, the toothpicks versus the gumdrops versus the marshmallows. And then we came together and we shared it out with everybody, and we explained, they each had to explain and, tell their classmates how they created their bridge, and how it stayed up, and how if it fell. We did really well until we transported it. So if our bridge, which bridges aren't meant to be moved, but when it moved, they kind of fell. When it was there, it was nice and sturdy. So we kind of talked about that, why that happened, and they loved every minute of it. And I wish all of my lessons could be like that, but unfortunately, time and money don't always allow that to happen. Why is it important? My philosophy in education has always been that students learn best by doing. And so I feel like STEM, that's what STEM encompasses. Students learn by doing, getting involved, getting out of their seats, moving around, working with each other. I've always said the most important teacher is other students, and students learn from their mistakes. So hopefully that's what I'm going to learn in this section, is how to incorporate those mistakes and how to teach my kids how to learn from those mistakes. And hopefully they will learn from each other and we will learn from each other. I went over my time a little bit, so I got to go.